One, keep, class. One, keep, class.
Yeah, well, we need to get into that. Okay.
We do need to get into that.
This could be a 4-hour podcast.
Might be a banger.
Whatever. I mean, so
and we're here, right?
Here's the deal. Yeah, I mean, when are we gonna? I mean, this worked out good. We got to meet. But I'll tell you what's crazy. He gets there. I said, all right, don't be stressing out. Just roll in mid-morning, and we can get ready and kind of do a midday and just glass and just get the feel of things.
Get a game plan.
Around.
Get a game plan.
Get a game plan and just get the vibe. I mean, what's shaking out here? I mean, it's October, I think it was 26th or something weird,
get
right in there. Yeah, get tuned, get in the zone, get used to, what's shaking. So we're cruising around and got around about 2 hours before dark, and
you guys weren't seeing much.
No, not seeing much.
You took the boat out, did some
I'm looking, out in the depth of the jungle in the public, and all of a sudden, boom, here's one almost just right off the fence line.
You guys were driving down the road.
Yeah, he was just...
I edited it.
Yeah. Well, we were driving down the road.
You're complaining about, you did some rattle sets, nothing came in. You took the boat in, did a bunch of stuff like that. Then you're like, all right, let's get in the vehicle and jump out. It was funny because I wasn't there for it.
Well, it's like you pulling a boat with a minivan?
No, we don't have a hitch.
Oh, no, we didn't have the van. No, we ended up taking my truck.
But the van was there ready for us to go, but I didn't have a hitch to pull the boat.
Yeah, you're talking about a boat and then a minivan. I'm like, are you guys pulling a boat with a minivan?
Oh, correct.
That'd be dope as shit.
We were going to do the van. I said, let's leave the van. We'll save that for Kansas. Let's hook up a real rig to pull the boat. We weren't going to pull the, you know what I mean?
You would have if it had a hitch.
If it had a hitch, we would have took the van. But I don't have a hitch. We're not going to go buy a hitch. So we hooked up the truck. You're right. Took the truck, and we're driving, and I literally...
If you need one made, let me know.
I can
weld one on for you.
I'll tell you right now, pickup trucks on gravel roads don't have a clue on a minivan. Minivan will destroy them all.
So you've been rocking...
You ain't got a chance of catching a guy.
How long have you been riding?
I got four-wheel drives, too, and everything, but right?
Yeah, no, you're right. But a van, when it goes down the gravel road, the suspension goes like this, and the van stays right where it's at.
It floats.
I mean,
it floats.
The guy wants to be Bob.
You got a van?
No,
I'm going to get one.
Herd bull, minivan. Good luck, dude.
Yeah.
I'm going to destroy.
Same concept as those dune jumpers. It just stays in one spot.
Right.
It is.
Oh, yeah, the tires are doing
They're
this.
built for kids. They're safe.
They are.
It's like Pedialyte.
This is all over. I love it.
Pedialyte.
Just like Pedialyte. I want to get back to talking about this buck.
Okay. So I look over, and boom, this is probably a couple hours before dark, and I look over, and there's what we want. That's the flavor you need. And he's just looking at me 20 yards off the road ditch.
If the window was down, you would have jumped out of the vehicle.
It was. There's what we're looking for. And you get all giddy, get that feeling. We just kept driving, and I went up on the hill, and I know this dance floor. I've seen deer here. Never seen a real big one there.
Dance floor.
But I go up on top, and I knew Matt's just like, okay.
That was all new public.
Yeah.
It came in a few years
Jared,
ago.
pull that closer to your mouth there. You're good.
And we get up in there, and we get up on this fence line. I said, just stop. We're going to run out here, and I want to see what he's going to do and make sure I make the right move. And I got up on this high spot, and I get up there, and I can't see him. I climbed up a little cedar tree and got up in there peacocking around looking. And all of a sudden, he's nowhere to see. I don't see it. I see a little puke buck going through there. I'm like, where'd he go?
Dude, you're full of...
We got so many one-liners coming out of
I'm like, did he lay down?
Where do you come up with this?
I don't know. Dude.
I love it.
This is his lingo, dude.
We're trying to adjust to this is so entertaining that I'm trying to not interrupt your story because there's all these terms
but it's so
that haven't
funny.
yours.
We got puke.
I do got to take a break. The first year I put Chancy on the videos, some people were like, I don't know, I don't really like that because they thought he was doing a bunch of one-liners or something. This is the guy's lingo. That's how he is. They come to shows and they meet him. He talks
is this Will Ferrell sitting over here?
Pretty much different version.
I love it. We just got to get used to it. It's amazing.
Brother from a different mother.
This is an after-hours podcast.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
So,
So I get up there, and I'm looking up in that cedar tree, sort of peacocking, looking around. So I'm up there, and I don't see this dang deer, and I'm trying to get an eyeball to make a move. I'm not going to go keep driving by. I'm like, I don't know if I drive back by, he might run. You know how deer are.
Yeah.
You start giving them too much love, they want to run, right?
Right.
So You know, never stop. You know, if you're a good one, keep moving that vehicle, right? I mean,
yeah, you don't touch
you
the
never
brakes.
stop.
You don't
might get way off and stop, and then look way at a distance and look into where he's at.
Thank you, sir.
And I couldn't find him. I'm like, maybe he bedded down. Maybe he bedded down. You know, and anyway,
I mean, this is a 175-inch,
just an absolute
4 or 5 year old buck. I mean,
no puke buck.
That's different than a 2-year-old, 3-year-old.
Yeah,
right? You know what I mean? Yeah. These deer are sharp.
Tolerance is a lot less for like that.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, we're serious. This don't happen. I know public,
right?
And I don't see him like that very often around there. And let's take advantage of the situation. And he had a couple satellite bucks there. I mean, he just got this doe. He's going to be in this little neighborhood if she's living in that area. We get up there and couldn't get a visual, so I actually, it was crazy. I come back down, seen him, parked over the hill, and got up. And we got him in the hay bales. But it was one of those deals where I felt deep down that I thought he just got the doe within that day or two.
Yeah.
We got a little time to work with him, but I was still nervous. I didn't want him we don't want to go after him, but he had enough satellite bucks that would stay downwind of him and of the situation with him and the doe that I didn't want to get rammy and blow one of them out, and then it's over. Then he takes her across the road or something. So I got him this little nipple where we're working him.
He's comfortable in that little nipple.
He was so
he's comfortable in that little nipple. So you
God let me see that deer because every vehicle that drive by that would get down and bebop and put his head down and never let anybody see him. I mean, we watched tons of vehicles
and
drive by.
He was totally like, he lived there. Like, when you watch that video, you're like, this deer, he got high off of, like, I'm duping people almost. Right. It had that feel to it. Like, he's just so comfortable, like, vehicle coming. It was in his subconscious. Like, when I watched that video, because I heard all about it, and it was funny to watch these vehicles drive by. You told me about it, but then when I watched the footage, I was like,
I was on
this
TV
deer is dropping his head down.
Yeah, that's awesome.
When vehicles are coming, and you don't even sense that he has a conscious, like, oh, there's a vehicle coming, I got to do this. He was doing it just like,
I'm going
to make a scrape here.
He heard that vehicle down the gravel, and he knew right away, hey, there's a car coming. I'm ducking.
He did.
I guess it was all subconscious.
Yeah. He's so content in that area that he knew exactly when the vehicle was coming.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
Working class full